Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie, and in this video I am doing a kind of recent DVD and Blu Ray pickup haul. So for some reason I was like putting this video off in my mind because I thought that I hadn't been kind of buying a lot, like kind of deluding myself into thinking that I wasn't buying a lot of DVDs, that I wasn't buying a lot of physical media. And then when I actually went to get out, like put out everything that I had picked up, I was like, oh, I actually have managed to accumulate quite a lot of stuff. I think this stuff is from, it's actually probably maybe 2-3 weeks kind of worth of DVDs, which makes me think that I probably do have a little bit of a problem. I know I did put an order in, a click and collect order in CEX, where I got about 7 or 8 movies, and I also got a small amount of movies secondhand in like a secondhand kind of bookshop where I live. I think the rest of them are all from Amazon, some secondhand, and there are some brand new Blu-rays as well, which I'm very excited to show you. So I usually do start with the DVDs, so I might start with the Blu-rays this time, and I'll show you what I picked up. So I'm very excitedly kind of adding to my boutique Blu-ray collection. And the first one that I'm going to show is it's a BFI release. I don't know what is the, I think it's just I think they're just called BFI releases. Obviously British Film Institute releases. This is a really beautiful copy, and it's a movie directed by Dennis Hopper, and starring the incredible Linda Manz, who is in this movie Days of Heaven. And the movie is called Out of the Blue. I just absolutely, like, I fell in love with the actual release of this movie. This was a blind buy for me, and it was quite an expensive movie just to buy without having seen it. It was 22 euro, I think, or something on Amazon. But I kind of like, it was just one of these things that I was so confident that I would enjoy it, and that I wanted to see it so much that I gave it a go. And this was a really interesting watch. So obviously starring Linda Manz, directed by and starring Dennis Hopper as well as her dad. Linda Manz plays like a very sort of troubled teenager. She's not growing up in the kind of best of situations. Her dad, played by Dennis Hopper, has just been released from prison, and her mother kind of suffers with kind of drug addiction, alcoholism. It's not a very good situation, and she sort of relies on music and kind of punk rock and Elvis to sort of get her through the hard times. An incredible character performance by Linda Manz, like a really solid, beautiful performance. Kind of makes me sad that she hasn't really done like too much more. I know most of her roles are concentrated when she was younger. I think she only did kind of one or two things as she got a little bit older, but just what an amazing performance this is. There's actually so much. I only had time to actually watch the movie. I haven't actually delved into the special features on this release just yet, but there is literally so much to kind of get stuck into. Commentary by Dennis Hopper, interviews, video essay. Oh my god, there's like so much, so I really need to kind of get stuck into those and get my money's worth. But no, this was a really interesting watch. I highly recommend it. If you're into Dennis Hopper movies, if you're into kind of indie sort of coming of age movies, kind of slice of life, gritty, kind of raw kind of movies, very interesting. I think it's what definitely warrants another watch as well, because I kind of feel like it will get even better with kind of further viewings. But I'm really happy to have this Blu-ray now in my collection. So the next couple of Blu-rays that I picked up are all Indicator releases. I'm always so excited to add to my Indicator collection. It's definitely a brand that I really love, and I just admire all the releases that they put out. They have some incredibly cool movies on their label. And the first one of these, I haven't watched any of these ones just yet, but I'm really excited to get stuck into them. And the first one that I picked up it's this one called Winter Kills. Now this one, for some reason I kept seeing this one on Amazon and I kept passing it up. But then when I actually looked into what it was about and who was in it, I was like, I immediately bought it, and I was like, why was I sleeping on this one? So I'm so excited to watch this one. The description is: the Keegans are an American dynasty. They own oil, banks, beautiful women, even presidents. They have the power to make fortunes and destroy careers. One man will inherit it all if he lives. And it stars Jeff Bridges, who is one of my absolute favourite actors of all time. Eli Wallach, Anthony Perkins, Richard Boone, Sterling Hayden. Like, such a cool cast. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. And again, just great to have another indicator in my collection. The next indicator one, again, is another one that I've kind of been hearing a lot about, and just haven't kind of given it a chance yet. And it's this one, The Swimmer, starring Burt Lancaster. This is one that I keep, like, I've kind of heard nothing about, and then within like a week I had heard about it like 3 times from 3 different people. And one of the movie podcasts that I listened to covered this movie. So I really wanted to watch it first and then listen to the episode. But yeah, this one, really interesting. Don't know too much about it, but I'm going in with an open mind. And again, it's kind of another one that I feel like just even on first impression, it just looks like one that I'm going to enjoy. And then the final of the Blu-rays that I picked up then is one, again, carrying on a theme that you will kind of see throughout this haul, and Tommy Lee Jones movies. I've been kind of watching a lot of Tommy Lee Jones of late, and this is one of his really early roles, and also starring Faye Dunaway. It is The Eyes of Laura Mars. I'm really sorry about the glare, but there you go, The Eyes of Laura Mars. I did start watching this movie before, like maybe about a year ago or something like that, and for some reason it just didn't, maybe I wasn't in the right mood or something like that, so I was like, I'm gonna pick it up on Blu-ray, sit down, I'm gonna watch it through and give it its fair chance. It also stars as well as obviously Tommy Lee Jones and Faye Dunaway, it stars Brad Dourif, who I just think is absolutely incredible. He's just an incredibly underrated character actor. So I'm very excited to actually sit down and give this a proper chance. And again, just Indicator is just such an amazing label, so I'm so happy to have another one in my collection. So to then get stuck into the DVDs that I picked up then, this next one is one that I watched last night. I hadn't seen it before and I absolutely loved it. I know I've been kind of covering a lot of Clint Eastwood movies in my hauls, but this is another one that I picked up and I absolutely loved it. It's called In the Line of Fire. So kind of to summarize, it's basically about Clint Eastwood's character. He was a Secret Service agent for JFK in the 60s, and unfortunately, you know, as we know, the president lost his life under, you know, on his watch essentially. And you know, when a fresh threat to the president arises in the kind of modern day, as it were, you know, his character kind of sees an opportunity to make amends for the past. This is like a really thrilling, exciting action movie. You know, there's kind of like a cat and mouse kind of game, you know, between the person who is threatening the life of the president and Clint Eastwood's character. Incredible supporting performances by Rene Russo and John Malkovich as well in this one. Really exciting. I absolutely loved it. This was like proper up my street. Just really good twists and turns. Very, very suspenseful scenes, and yeah, I would highly recommend this. This was so good. So definitely gonna be staying in my collection. Another action movie that I picked up as well. This is just one that I kind of thought would be an easy one to watch, and to be honest, I really hated it. It was called The Siege. Maybe like a really well-known movie, I'm not too sure, but I hadn't seen it before anyway. Starring Denzel Washington, Annette Bening, and Bruce Willis. Like, incredible cast, but oh my god, this movie was just so stupid. Like, just so like dull. So it was like essentially a FBI agent kind of investigating some terrorist activity in New York and trying to get to the bottom of it. I mean, I had like all of the ingredients and the premise that I would find interesting, but oh my god, like, just everything about this was so bad, and it just kind of wouldn't end. You just think that it's over, and then like there's just kind of more stuff, and it was just, yeah, it was really a slog. I really wouldn't recommend this one. I'm sorry if this is a movie that you really enjoy. I'm happy if you got something from it, but definitely not my cup of tea, and I will definitely be passing this one on, maybe giving it back to the charity shop, because I won't be rewatching this one. The next one I picked up, I'm actually quite excited about. I got this one for 50 cents, I think, in a charity shop, and it's actually it's a set of 4 kind of like TV family kind of drama movies, but these are like, they are kind of the sort of the TV sort of Lifetime style kind of movies, but like the actors that are in some of these movies are incredible, and a couple of these ones I have been hunting for. So we have A Place for Annie, which is a drama starring Sissy Spacek. We have First Do No Harm starring Meryl Streep, and we have Nicholas's Gift starring Jamie Lee Curtis. I have seen that one before, and it is very good. And I haven't never heard of this one. It's The Shell Seekers. I have no idea what that one is about, but very excited to see the Sissy Spacek and Meryl Streep movies. And for 50 cents for 4 DVDs, like, that is really not too bad. So the next DVD that I picked up is not a movie, but it is a film quiz DVD. So random, but I'm really excited about it. I absolutely love like quizzes, table quizzes. I love anything like that. So this looks really fun. It's a DVD, and it has genuine film clips, images, and classic quotes. And it seems like it's very interactive and just might be a bit of fun to do at the weekend. So I think some wine and this DVD on Saturday might be a lot of fun. And it was only 50 cents in the same charity shop as the 4-pack of DVDs that I got. Then the next DVD that I got is one that's been in my watch list for a long time. And it's probably, again, it's another really well-known movie, but I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. And it's this one, Deep Impact. Now, I love a good disaster movie. Always love kind of like an apocalyptic movie. But this one is very, like, it's particularly interesting to me in the fact that it stars Robert Duvall, who is one of my all-time favorites, and it's also scored by my favorite composer, James Horner. Any of his scores, they just, like, if it's something that's scored by James Horner, I feel like it's just going to make me cry anyway. So I'm really excited to checking this out and seeing what James Horner did with the score. It's like, I love his music, but I actually don't think I've heard the score that he did for this movie. So you know, I'm really excited to check it out and kind of see how it holds up to other kind of similar sort of like end of the world kind of movies that came out around the same time. I know Independence Day is one that I really enjoyed, so I have high hopes for Deep Impact. So the next DVD that I picked up is another one starring one of my all-time favourite actors, and this one being with Robert Redford, and this movie is called Truth. Not one that I actually hear a lot of people talking about. It seems to be based on the true life account of Mary Mapes, is that how you say her name? And Robert Redford plays Dan Rather, and Kate Blanchett plays Mary Mapes. And basically they do like a 60 minutes kind of style program, in which they break the story of the US president's former military involvement. So it seems to be like a very kind of true life kind of biographical story set within the confines of this sort of TV network, or this TV this TV station. Sounds really interesting. Like I love those kind of movies, kind of where you kind of see the unfolding of a breaking news story kind of within the organization. And the cast in this one is really cool as well. So it has Elizabeth Moss, Bruce Greenwood, Stacey Keach, Dennis Quaid, and Topher Grace. So yeah, really cool. I'm really looking forward to checking this one out, and I'll just like anything that Robert Redford does, like I'm here for it. So yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out. So the next few DVDs that I picked up, these are more Tommy Lee Jones movies. So as I said, I've been on a little bit of a Tommy Lee Jones kick. I'm just absolutely loving him as an actor. I do realise that I did get one other one that's not here because it's upstairs by my TV. And I did pick up the movie Volcano on DVD, which I watched the other night, and it's not the best movie. I've definitely watched better like volcano type movies. I think even like Dante's Peak I actually think is a superior volcano movie. But you just gotta love Tommy Lee Jones in anything that he does. So I'm really happy to own Volcano as well, but I just don't have it here. So the other Tommy Lee Jones movies that I picked up as well are this one called Blown Away, also starring Jeff Bridges. Again, I just love Jeff Bridges so much, so I'm really excited to see kind of the pairing of these two amazing actors. I picked up this one, The Client, also starring Susan Sarandon and a very young Brad Renfro. So again, so excited to check this out and kind of see what it's all about. But it just looks like a Jodie movie. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. Then we have a Robert Altman movie that I've never seen. Now, I absolutely love Robert Altman. I think this could potentially be one of his last movies, or maybe the last movie that he did. In Robert Altman's final masterpiece. So it's this one. It's called A Prairie Home Companion. Very interesting kind of cast of characters in this one. So we have Woody Harrelson, Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Kline, Lindsay Lohan, Virginia Madsen, John C. Reilly, Maya Rudolph, Meryl Streep, and Lily Tomlin. So yeah, like just what a cast. Again, I don't really know too much about this. It kind of looks like it could be in a similar vein to Nashville. Like I'm not sure if it's maybe like a nod to Nashville, or maybe it's like a totally different story. Again, I don't really know too much about this, but I mean, Robert Altman, Tommy Lee Jones, Meryl Streep, Kevin Kline. I mean, you really can't go too far wrong with a cast like that. And obviously with just an incredible director such as Robert Altman. So whatever it is, I'm in. I'm so excited to watch it. But yeah, and I was really excited to find an Altman movie that I hadn't watched as well. Really big fan of Altman, so very excited to see that one as well. Then the next one, just classic Tommy Lee Jones movie in The Fugitive. Very excited to have this one on DVD now as well. And then finally, this one, I can't remember if I've seen this movie before. I feel like it is a kind of movie that kind of movie that I enjoy, and that one is Double Jeopardy, also starring Ashley Judd. Again, I probably won't know if I've seen it until I start watching it. I can't remember, and I don't have it logged on Letterboxd or anything like that. So if I have seen it, it was probably so long ago that that I don't remember it. So definitely give that another watch very soon. So I still have like a whole pile of DVDs, so I'm going to try and go through these ones really fast. So the next one that I picked up is it's a Tom Cruise movie that I haven't watched before. And it's this one, Days of Thunder. Again, like, what a cool cast. This one also has Robert Duvall, so like, I'm kind of getting a lot of my favorite actors in this haul, which I'm really excited about. And also has obviously Tom Cruise, Randy Quaid, Nicole Kidman, Carrie Elwes, and a score by Hans Zimmer, which is always a plus. Love a good score by an incredible composer. So Days of Thunder, need to check that one out very soon. I picked up The Great Escape. I haven't seen this movie in literally donkey's years, so I'm excited to check this one out again. I picked up The Warriors. I was very excited to actually get my hands on this one for it was only €1 as well in CEX. Yeah, not one that I've seen before, a Walter Hill movie. I'm really looking forward to watching. Good, looks like a good kind of gritty teen kind of 80s movie. So yeah, really excited to finally check out The Warriors. Picked up this, probably not the best format to get this movie in, but I did pick up Lawrence of Arabia on DVD. Yeah, it does actually have, like, it has the movie on 2 discs, which is not really ideal. This one, I think this could have been like €1 or €2 as well. I probably would be better actually just maybe donating this one and maybe just getting it on Blu Ray, where I don't need to like change the disc halfway through the movie. But look, I'm happy to have a copy of it, and it'll encourage me to finally sit down and watch it. I picked up the incredible The Killing Fields, another amazing score, this time by Mike Oldfield, who I love a lot. Another movie, I can't actually remember if I've seen this one before either, but I know if I haven't seen it, it's definitely one that I really want to watch, and it's Air Force One, Wolfgang Petersen movie. Wolfgang Petersen actually directed the movie that I watched last night with Clint Eastwood, In the Line of Fire. So really do like his style of action movies, so very excited for this one. So I picked up this action movie starring Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, Righteous Kill. This one is, who made this movie? John Avnet. Yeah, I really don't know too much about this one at all. Again, it was just kind of cheap, so I just picked it up. Really haven't got a clue what the plot is. I don't hear too many people talking about this one either, so not sure what I'm going to think about it, but definitely will give it a whirl. I picked up another copy of a movie that I already own, but it's a better copy than the one I had previously had, and it's The River Wild, starring Meryl Streep, Kevin Bacon, and David Strathairn. So I do have a very poor kind of bootleg copy of this on DVD. I don't normally have bootlegs, but I picked this one up. I really wanted to see it before, so I did get a bootleg copy, but when I saw this nice shiny new version, I decided to pick this one up. I picked up Face Off because it's another one I haven't seen, and it just sounds kind of absurd enough that I feel like I'll enjoy it. Just like a really just kind of bonkers kind of storyline. But yeah, I'm willing to give it a go. And then I also picked up this one I actually did watch the other day, and it was okay. Again, I picked it up because it's another James Horner scored movie. It is a kind of a political drama thriller movie. Great cast, starring Sean Penn, Jude Law, Kate Winslet, James Gandolfini, Mark Ruffalo, Patricia Clarkson, and Anthony Hopkins in All the King's Men. Incredible cast, like literally you would think nothing could go wrong with this, but God, I was really unimpressed by this movie. I feel like, do you know in a movie when they kind of try to make you feel like something is really important and it just falls flat? And yeah, I don't know, I was just sort of left feeling a little bit empty after this movie. There was something kind of missing about it. I feel like they sort of reined it back a little bit in the last, like in the last scene. But I just feel like this could have been so much better if they kind of just maybe refocused the plot. So yeah, quite disappointing, because just the premise and like the premise and the storyline and the cast and everything, I mean, it just had so much promise, but it fell a little bit flat for me. I think I will hold on to this one just because of James Horner. I feel like if I ever do like a James Horner retrospective or something like that, I might rewatch this one just for the score. But not one I will necessarily be rewatching kind of for my own enjoyment. But it was definitely worth a one-time watch anyway. And finally, the last DVD that I picked up is it's actually a new DVD that I got from Amazon. And I picked up Sinister II. Now I am a huge fan of the first Sinister. I just think it's probably like my favorite modern horror movie. Just in the sense that like there is some jump scares in it, but it doesn't rely too heavily on jump scares. It's more about sort of like an eerie feeling, a creepiness, you know, that kind of skin crawling kind of sensation that you get. And I think a lot of it in Sinister is down to the score. This is a very score themed haul. Um I just absolutely loved the soundtrack for the movie Sinister, and I really think that just had such a big impact on why the movie was so creepy. And I know I have seen this one as well, number two. I saw it, like I think I saw it probably when it came out, like maybe was it maybe 2016 or 2015, something like that. Don't remember too much about it, but again, this one is, it's not the same composer or anything like that, but it is composed by a duo that I really like called Tom and Andy. And they did the score to a movie called Mean Creek. That's one of my all-time favorite indie movies. It's probably actually one of my all-time favorite movies. It's sort of the movie um that got me in love with movies, like when I was like maybe 11 or 12. And the score that they provided for that movie was just so incredible to me at the time, and I still love it. They do the score for this movie as well. Again, I don't remember too much about this, and I don't remember the score. But I'm looking forward to revisiting this and to see if the score kind of holds up, and to see if this movie holds up. To see, is it, you know, is it a worthy sequel to Sinister, and does it kind of have the same kind of creepiness as the original one? So very excited to kind of find out. I might actually watch this one tonight. It is a short watch, it's 93 minutes, so I might actually just throw this on after this video and kind of give it a go. So that was my kind of recent pickups haul. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you're still watching, thank you for your patience, and for listening to me go through all of these movies. I will definitely be doing another one very soon, because I do have an Amazon order on the way, as if I need more stuff. But it's on the way at the moment. I think they're all secondhand ones. Not sure if I'll be doing any kind of charity shopping this week, but definitely keep an eye out for a future haul. And I also want to do a kind of an overview of my current boutique Blu Ray collection. I really want to do it because I want to, I suppose, capture this moment in time and what I have now. Because I definitely have the desire to grow my boutique Blu Ray collection, especially my indicator collection and Criterion and that kind of thing. So I kind of want to do maybe a collection now, and then maybe come back to it in maybe a year or two, and kind of, you know, see how it's grown and that kind of thing. So I am going to aim to do that very soon. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.